to my channel. My name's Lauren and welcome to Beauty and the Bullies. So today I did this gold, super dramatic look. I think I forget to mention at the end, but I do add like an inner corner to the wing. I never said anything about it, but I might in the voiceover, whatever. I hope you guys will like this look, and if you'd like to get it for yourselves, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so first things first, I'm going to prime my eyeballs with my MAC Painter paint pots and an angled Morphe stippling brush. A little stippling brush, not a big one. I'm going to be more careful around my brows because I use powder on my brows today. It's a Gwen Stefani Urban Decay palette, so I'm going to set everything using Stark just so that the base still makes the shadows apply pretty, but they don't get stuck to it. So it gives a little bit of slip so that they blend a lot prettier. Right. Next, using a Luxie fluffy brush in Anaheim, I'm going to go in as a transition color, but since it is kind of taupey, I'm keeping it pretty low for a transition color. Usually I just like whip it all over the place. This I'm going to be a little more precise. I'm going to flick it out and start that cat shape a little bit. Next I'm going to be taking a Morphe C brush and Serious right here, and I'm going to start kind of shading in the outer piece and flicking it out just a little bit. It can be messy. I know I mentioned in my last Urban Decay Gwen Stefani video that these shadows are kind of chalky. This is what I'm talking about. I do have a lot of product on my brush, but like they just kind of go all over the place. Using a Morphe fluffy brush, I'm gonna start blending that out using small circular motions because I don't want the product to travel that much. Pretty easy to give yourself a black eye when you're working with grays and blacks. So I'm trying to keep the product pretty much where I placed it and just blending out those little skips and lines that it created when we applied it. So that's the difference. Next, using a Morphe flat brush, I'm going to go in with 1987. I'm going to wet my brush with Fix Plus first before I apply it to the lid. So get that on my brush. Down. And pick up even more product. And then I'm going to start here at the inner corner. Ooh. And pull that gold straight across. So pretty! Oh my goodness. I've been envisioning this look for like a solid week without doing it. Coming out pretty true to the plan. Be careful to not get it too high because you want to keep the crease pretty separate. So next I'm going to take black out with a little Real Techniques accent brush. Be super careful with the black or it will go everywhere. So start with the very edge of the brush, building this up. and then pressing to fill in. I'm starting from the outer corner, working my way in. I'm just kind of patting that color on there right now because the gold is still drying. So, draw a little thing. And then I do want it to be really black, so I'm going to build it up a little bit. Blend it out. I'm going to be using this Disney Villains fluffy brush thing because it's tapered and I can keep the product low. I'm just kind of back and forth in really tiny motions, trying to just barely move that product around to diffuse it. Start getting a little bit of fallout. For the lower lash line, I'm going to start with this straight across smudger brush by Morphe and Serious. I'm going to start smoking this part out and take it into the lower lash line. Blend that up if you get it a little too messy. Only taking it to about here, and I'm going to kind of flick it down so that it's not staying true to my actual lash line. I'm going to go back in with my Morphe fluffy brush and Anaheim. Buff those edges a little more. Right, for the inner corner highlight, I do want it to be bright, but I don't want it to be like white. I just want it to catch a lot of light. So I'm going to be using my MAC Holiday pigment. This is Naked, which is also one of their year-round pigments. So if you wanted to use it, you can definitely pick it up. It's not limited edition. So in order to use this, I'm going to spray my little detailing brush. This is the one that I said that I like for glitter because it's great. And then I'm just going to dip into this pot lightly. Kind of scrape off whatever I know I'm not going to use. I've never applied pigments on camera before, I don't think, so I'm going to place this right on the inner corner on both sides, so I still have a ton of pigment on the brush. And start blending it out. I don't want it to cover the gold, so I'm making sure to keep it near the bridge of my nose. But on the lower lash line, I am taking it a little lower. It brightens it up without being super loud. And since this eye look is already super loud, that's just kind of what I was looking for. Alright, I'm going to do my waterline from here to about halfway with my Touche Black Coal eyeliner. I don't want to go all the way across because I want to keep this inner area super open. Next, for wing liner, I had to pick up a new NYC liquid liner because mine was running out. And it was also driving me crazy that it was the kind with the sparkles in it. And I feel like that kind of shows the lash band so much more obviously, and it drives me nuts. Brand new, it still has the writing on it. Yay. Stuff is literally like $2.80 something, like it's so cheap. And it works marvelously. I don't know if I've done like an in-depth wing liner, so I'm just gonna pull out, wipe off the excess a little bit so that the tip is really sharp. I'm gonna start here, pull and let go of the pressure. This is hard to explain while I do it. Same thing on this side. Once I don't have much product on there anymore, I'm going to redo the flick. Alright, so I kept the line as thin as possible on the inside, and then pulled it into a pretty strong wing on the outside. On this side where I accidentally messed up with the 2, it's really easy to fix. Just take like this little detail brush again, wipe it off, and some of your paint pot or like a really thick cream concealer, and take the tail right up the side. And the world will never know. I just blend out the edge with my finger. I also like the way it sharpens it up, so I'm gonna do both sides. For the lips, I'm going to be using Lime Crime Cashmere. I did mention what I think about Lime Crime, or like a video with what I think about Lime Crime in my last video, so I'll link to that video and you can check the description box if you really care. It's a liquid matte lipstick. And it's like a really pretty nude kind of. It's like a gray pink. It's just lovely. You can hear the dogs. I don't know if you can hear the dogs, but I can hear the dogs. They're being funny. And while this lipstick dries, I'm going to apply mascara and lashes off camera. I did reinvest in the House of Lashes Lash Glue, and I can tell you for reals, I will never be going back. Like, I seriously, never again. Also, whenever I ordered this lipstick, they sent me some MAC eyelashes. I don't know if that was on purpose or an accident or what, so I'll be using MAC 7/16 today.